Alright, live in the living room. My girlfriend's here today. She's gonna stare at me the whole time and make me nervous. First item, yeah, Dixon flannel. You cannot miss that tag. This is the Southpaw colorway. There was no sold comps for size small, just my size. Oh, and I paid $9 for this, by the way. There's proof. I was looking at the mediums. There's a sold comp for 45. I'll probably list this at 40. So I'm sure I'll probably end up taking an offer for like 30 or 35. This is from the same store. This is a Paul and Shark shirt. That's what the tag looks like. They do like yacht themed stuff. So this one has like a pocket on here, little design. These don't, for the most part, this brand isn't crazy, but I only paid $5, so $5.48. This will probably sell for like 20-ish. I've never sold this brand before though, so I wanted to try it out, and $5.48 is the cheapest tag my Goodwills have. So. All right, at the next store, I only went to 3 stores today. This is a pretty good item I got. This is, if you've never heard of this brand, it's called Tilly. As far as I'm aware, they only make these like safari type hats or whatever, sun hats. I don't know. It was $7.99 before discount. I had 20% off, but it's only 20% off up to like $100, and I spent like $150. So yeah, I got more like 14% off, I guess. Since this is new with tags, I'll get like $70 for this one. This one's called the Airflow Tilly hat. These are nice because they all just have the style name right inside of here. It's really easy. These are cool. We got some silver tab jeans. These are big, baggy carpenter jeans. I think these ones have a cool pocket tab on them. I've never found a pair with this tab on it. So you see the carpenter stuff on the side, pretty cool. These were $13.79. I was seeing solds for like loose carpenter ones. They were going like up to $60. So these are 34 by 34. I think that's a pretty good size. So I'm gonna try. I'll probably list them for like $50. So we'll see. I don't really have good luck with silver tab stuff for the most part though, so my hopes aren't super high. Alright, yeah. This is a Lululemon hoodie. I paid up a little bit. This one was $15. I think this was like the crossover hoodie, something like that. Maybe this cross chill, I'm not sure. But it did have the style code on the dot, so it's not the oldest model out there. They were selling for like 35-ish. I'm gonna try for 40. Not the greatest flip, but usually with Lululemon, I'll pay up a little more because I'm not worried about getting stuck with it as much. All right, this is a snap-on, like a promotional hoodie. Like you'll see on the tag, it's just some random brand. They just paid this brand to make promotional stuff for their 100-year anniversary. It's pretty cheap. I only paid $6.49. I didn't see it sold for this exact like colorway, but there was another 100-year anniversary one that sold for like $25, I think. So since it was only like $6, I picked it up. I think it's cool. It's snap-on, so someone want it. So these are Lululemon. They're commission classic shorts, if I remember right. These were $13, which for savers is surprising. You know, usually this would be like 17 something. So I think I'm gonna be able to get like $30 for these. Again, it's not a great flip, but they're in good condition. I don't know. Okay, I talked about this in my last video, I think. This is J. Lindbergh. That's what the tag looks like. And this is their logo. Normally, not normally, I think the coolest shirts they have, the logo is really big on the back across here. So this was $9.49. This was only worth getting because it was a long sleeve polo and it's got like snap buttons on it. Some of the long sleeve polos were going for like 40 bucks used. So, oh, and it's got, like it says J. Lindeberg going down the sleeve. So that's pretty cool. I think I'll get at least 30 for this. What is this? Ooh, okay. I don't know if this is real. I just got it because this store accepts returns and exchanges. But this is Balmain. Hello. So I just wanted to tell you guys that the shirt was fake. All I did was Google Balmain like zip polo, and the only one that showed up was an eBay listing. I couldn't find it anywhere else except for this eBay listing, so I went ahead and I just returned it the other day while I was back at Savers. So no harm done to me. Good luck to whoever buys this after I returned it. All right, we got some shoes. Here's some big old UFOs. These are men's size 15. They're only $6. I looked up the sell-through, and it was actually about 100 for men's size 15 UFOs. So for $5.99, I don't know, they'll probably go for like 30-ish. Alright, this is a brand I don't really look for, don't find it very much, but it's not the first time I picked it up. Super Dry. I think it's Super Dry is the brand, Sun Scorched is the model. And you can tell these are pretty cool shorts, not bad. If you looked up Super Dry Sun Scorched shorts, the sell-through was decent if I remember right, and they were selling for like 25-ish. These were $10.29. I'm gonna try and get 30 for these since they're a cool design. And I actually couldn't find the size. I think this says that they're size 32, so that's a good size if Savers is correct that they're 32. This is more Lululemon. These are just some joggers. They did have a style code, but it was a size that I haven't seen. It's probably the second oldest version, if I was guessing. Let's see if I can find it. All right. I don't know if you can tell. So most Lululemon size dots, I'm used to it having, it'll say M or W to tell you that it's either a men's or a women's item, and then it'll have some numbers, then it'll have the letter S to let you know that the style code is like stopped or whatever. This doesn't have that, so it's kind of tough to look up. I was finding like other eBay listings that just typed in the same numbers that were on that dot. But I like to use lulufanatics.com to find my styles, and that wasn't showing up for these pants. So I'm not sure exactly what they are, like for sure, but they're only $6.49. So I think Lululemon like pants and joggers are the best selling item I get for Lulu. So all right, I got some more shoes. There you go. These are Blazers. Blazers are well past their prime, but these are, for Blazers, they're in good shape. Usually Blazers get beat up really bad, and they're a decent price too. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but they were $9.29. They're size 10.5. I think it was a decent sell-through. I think it was over 50%. And they'll sell for like 30 bucks. There were some pairs selling up to 50, but I doubt I'll get 50. I'm thinking like 30, 35. Alright, I did not look this up because I've sold this item before. I'll show you this logo, but this is like an older Kobe Bryant hoodie. This is like on the shoulder area. I found the blue version of this when I was in Texas, and I sold it for 35 bucks pretty quickly. So I got the red version here today, and this was 10 bucks. Alright, I've been waiting to show you these. These were, if they're real, they're by far the best find of the day. So they're $13.99. I got 2 of them. These are Nike running shirts. Let me show you the tag. Brand new with tags. There we go. The retail price was 80 bucks. Where's the style code? Style code's right here. So I looked up the style code. Not really thinking anything of it. So they're $13.99. I was thinking, well, since they're new with tags, maybe I can sell them for like 35 bucks. I looked up the style code, and the first thing I see is a listing for like $350. And there was a sold for a used one for $150. I just went into Terapeak. There's not a lot of data. There was like 11 sold in the last 3 years. The most expensive ones were selling for like $250-ish, but most of them were selling for like $150. So I need to like do some research and see if there's fakes of these around. I don't know why someone would have 2 of those and not do anything with them, but if they're real, that would be fantastic. I'd probably list them around 200 bucks. So I think the cheapest listing right now is like 260. So I'll just be very aggressive since I had 2. Alright. These are the last 2 items from the last store of the day. This I kind of got just because it was cool. It's a little Converse bucket hat. It's got this, what I think is an older tag. So it says, flip it up. It doesn't say made in USA though. And there's like a tag cut there. So I don't know if it was made in USA or not. It also used to have like a strap, but someone cut the little strap out of it. But it was $5. There was, I think, like one sold comp around 20, but it's for a different color. I probably could have left that there. Not a great pickup. This was really good though. So I paid $266 for this. It's hard to read, but it's super faint. When I'm looking at belts, I've been looking at belts a lot more often. I always look right up here by the buckle on the back side of the belt. If there's nothing there, I look like in the middle. Sometimes they'll print their stuff right in the middle. This one had it up here. It says Shinola Detroit. And these were selling for like 60 bucks. So pretty easy. And it's really easy to photograph. If you can't read that, I'm guessing this is Shinola's logo. There's just a lightning bolt right there. So if you see that on a belt, try to do some research on it. So that's all I got today. Like the video if you learned something. Tell my girlfriend she's pretty.